Hello.
Hello. Hi. As you can see, there's a person here who doesn't often belong here. Shaq, what are you doing? No, I'm joking.
Yeah,
Hi.
No, we're gonna welcome Kelly here, aka Pyre from the Wild Cards campaign over in PHG Player Hater Gaming. Kelly is a good friend and good teammate of ours, so we're happy to have her on tonight. We're gonna have a one shot. Family things going on with two of our players, so we're just letting them take care of their life. And instead of canceling stream, we thought, why not do a one shot? If you're a person who's either relatively new to Dungeons and Dragons or have just never played Dungeons and Dragons, this session is probably for you, actually. The reason being is this is a one shot that I often run for friends who tell me I want to play D&D, but I've never played D&D before in my life. I actually ran this exact same session 3 weeks ago with some buddies because they've never played. So I don't know who these characters are. Every other person in this stream tonight doesn't know the other characters are, and we're going to describe them before we start. But what I will tell you guys is that you guys have been an adventuring party for a little while, not very long. It's not like you guys know each other super well, but you kind of know a little bit about each other's and isms and things like that. And you guys are just kind of wandering around looking for your next thing to do. So without further ado, how about we just go ahead and jump in, and let's have our newcomer introduce their character first.
Yeah, so my character is named Orpheus. She is a half-elf bard. She is tall, slender, kind of, just deals with, sometimes she wants to wear nice pink pastels and then real dark clothes. So she's essentially pastel goth, to take the best way through it and everything.
I want to be handsome. I want to be pretty.
Yes, exactly.
Anybody else hearing that song on TikTok?
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
yeah,
vibe.
that's Orpheus for you. So, yeah.
Okay. Riley, what about you?
my character is a 6'2" high elf wearing fancy clothes, has a nice tied back, long hair, and is the most pretentious motherfucker you've met in all of your travels.
What's his
But for
class?
some reason, you like him. Don't know why. He's a bard.
Okay. All right. David?
Yes. This is gonna be fun. So for this one shot, there will be a 2 foot tall Kenku, who is just tiny
living space.
Exactly.
Yes.
Big mouth, itty bitty living space. He's a shadow sorcerer,
Okay.
and his name is Mona. Don't ask why. It's just apparently the random generator decided to give it to me. I said, "Screw it. That's what I'm running with."
Name is what?
Mona. Mona.
Yeah.
Mona.
I could actually come up with a
Mona.
really
Your
quick
last name
backstory as to
Lisa?
why he was named that, but we'll save
Mona
it.
Lisa.
Mona Lisa, then I name
Yes.
you.
Yeah. So
You're so expensive. Look,
He said, "Inez,
I
believer."
am a Nat King Cole lover, and
Yep.
he has a whole song entitled Mona Lisa that I
Yep.
know almost entirely by heart.
I do too.
All right.
Mona Lisa.
Anything else?
no, small
All
little
right.
thing, and just he's ready to whack people with his
All right.
stick.
Shaq, I think we're about to have a really interesting party. Shaq, you got to give us your character.
Gotta stop singing now. Yeah. So Kada is a reborn bardificer.
We have three bards in our group.
Bard.
We're a singing group.
Should I go back and just like revamp Mona now? Is that what I'm
Yes.
I could just make her straight artificer right now.
No, it's
my
great. It's
God.
great. No, it's gonna be great.
We
We're gonna call
are
you guys the
seeing-
barbershop.
Who isn't a bard?
Yes. Yes.
Which one isn't a bard?
Mine,
Mona. Mona.
What
is
are
a
you?
bard.
a sorcerer.
Maybe that's why y'all
Three
like
bards
me.
and
We're
a
all
sorcerer
bards.
walk into a
Yes.
bar.
What
Anyways,
happens? The
um,
sorcerer nukes it because they said the bards can't
No,
play.
no. The
So-
sorcerer is like their tour manager.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We need
Exactly.
somebody to take care of the money.
So, Kata over here is a reborn bartificer. She cuts a very imposing kind of figure, wears kind of almost sailorish style clothing and like the white linen shirt, kind of flowy, tighter at the cuffs, tight pants. Generally has her hair in a braid. She's very pale skinned, very pale hair, kind of unnerving to look at. She looks like she could be some kind of human mix, some kind of elf mix, could
Possibly
be
dead.
possibly be a Kalistar. You've got no fucking clue.
As a
It
bard
doesn't-
of spirits,
Doesn't make sense,
I
and she
approve
won't
of
tell
this.
you.
I
Um,
approve of this.
Yeah, my next question is, since we have 3 bards, what are you guys' subclasses?
Bards.
Whispers.
Spirits.
Or no, I'm spirits. Hi.
Hi.
So we have 2 spirits.
Okay,
spirits bards.
for you watching, we were all told
Eloquence.
to do this like an hour ago, and I made my character all of half an hour ago, not knowing what anyone else was doing. And
It's the best way to
apparently,
do it.
when you do that, we all make bards.
Yep.
Except me,
Really?
apparently. I
Yeah,
make
two
No,
sure.
college of
I was
College
in
of-
there. I was in there. I
College
was
of
like,
Spirits
maybe
bard.
I should make a barbarian. That way it's super easy. And so I was like, no, why don't I go with my second one, the bard? No.
Could have made a barbarian.
What are you,
I'm
Riley?
good at-
What's your
Right.
subclass?
Eloquence.
Eloquence. Okay.
We've got spooky, sexy, and sorcerer. Yeah.
What's your subclass?
And hold
sorcerer?
on, there's more. Whereas there's Kata. Kata comes with a friend because Kata wears an amulet under her shirt, and bound to this amulet is a large shield guardian, and his name is Cannon. Now Cannon is big. He's like 12 feet tall. Well, no. Yeah, 11, like 10 or 11 feet tall. He's too
12
big
feet
of
tall. Giant
10 or 11 feet tall,
2 feet
big
tall
kind of
sorcerer?
metal and wood combination thing. Kind of has plants sticking out of him in certain places, and he just
Oh my
follows her around wherever she goes.
Fair.
Okay, not gonna
Big
lie.
beefy.
I want to just say that is my Gundam. That is my mobile suit. When things get hairy, the Kenku goes inside and controls it.
You try to control Cannon, Kata will squish you.
Okay, Mona, what's your subclass?
Shadow.
Shadow. Okay, Shadow Sorcerer.
Spooky, sexy, edgy. That's this party.
All right,
Yep.
cool. So we're gonna do it. You guys walk into a large town. You see that there is kind of houses pretty far out there, but you look deep into the center of the town, and there is a giant spire. You see one window atop this spire if you inspect it hard enough. But as you look around this place, you see that there aren't many people out on the streets. When you guys walk in, you find that the only real people you see on the streets is the occasional child or old woman, and then just guards. That's it. What do you guys want to do?
Mona is probably sitting on Cannon's shoulder, looking around like. So quiet. Not worth the money.
Perhaps all the business is in the pie?
Maybe.
Perhaps we just find a place to rest.
Oh, your feet hurting, darling.
I'm sorry, I don't walk much. I'm used to being in a mansion and being doted upon.
you just say walking's for poor people?
Yes, he did.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh,
Like I said,
no.
pretentious as shit.
We're too far from Daddy's money.
Excuse
Baby.
me, my own money.
I still don't believe you on that. Anyways, and she's just gonna march on. And as Kata walks, Cannon is usually not more than about 5 feet behind her at any given point in time. And he just like, boom. And his like he takes 1 step for her every 5. Just she takes 5 steps. Boom.
Okay.
Or-
As Cannon is kind of thumping behind you, you see a guard step up to you, and he says, "Oi, you're gonna have to get rid of that guardian there. I know it's some kind of magic."
What do you have against magic? I suddenly think it makes life convenient.
Magic makes life quite convenient, but this is disturbing the peace. Please get rid of your guardian.
How is this disturbing the peace? You hear Orpheus say in a very light voice.
As Cannon takes another step, you feel his body like not be able to take the shockwave. He was like, "I think that's enough. I can hardly stand as your thing walks around."
I think you're disturbing our peace.
He looks at you and he says, "And I think you need some water. So please get rid of your guardian, friend, spirit, magic, please."
I thought the gods here were mountains that were immovable by something so puny.
Who told you that? We're a volunteer guard force.
Yes, only the strongest volunteer, correct?
I don't know if you know much about this town.
Why,
Yeah,
no.
We're looking to find out.
What are you looking for?
A few of us travel, singing songs and helping those that we can.
At this point, Mona just like kind of like flies over to the guard's shoulder, just like rests his staff on his shoulder, and just kind of like, well, yeah, we go over to different towns, we play music for everybody, they enjoy it, they pay us, and we leave. This is the next stop on our little tour.
Whose pet is this?
He looks
This
over,
is
he's
a
just like,
pet.
pet? Do you want an eye? I'll take your eye.
And then Cannon's gonna come around and just like scoop up the Kenku.
It's like, don't be
like
calling
on
me a
your
pet.
arm like a
I
fucking
will take your
football.
eye.
Sorry, he's a lively one. You know, he keeps us around, sometimes tells jokes. He's quite funny.
Well, if you're here just to play music and please people, there's a local inn just down the way. You can't miss it.
Do quite a lot of pleasing, but I am nowhere near people pleasing. Onwards. And then she just turns and starts walking, and look, Cannon's following.
That's not a spell, is it?
No.
Okay. All right. Then he can't do anything.
No. He's a big boy. He goes where mommy goes.
As Mona is being carried along, Mona just goes like this to the guard.
The guard is kind of like squinting at you and then just kind of turns and scurries off.
Sus.
Oh my
a-
god.
As you guys walk up towards the bar, you guys find a bar called the Boiled Pig.
What pig?
The Boiled.
Boiled pig.
Yeah. Do you guys walk in? What do you guys do?
I'm sorry, I do have to say you missed the perfect moment to give somebody the bird.
I know, but he wasn't going to give anybody the bird. Not yet. They really need to piss him off for him to give him the bird. And when he does, that's going to be something entirely different.
You like, you want I should give him the bird, boss? All right, so you guys are
To the
standing in
door.
front of a tavern called the Boiled Pig.
And Kate is going to walk up to the door, send it open with a mage hand so she doesn't have to touch it, and just waltz in like she absolutely owns the place.
You look and you see about a 6'3", very hefty looking human woman, looking at you and says, who let you into my bar like that? Who do you think you are?
What does the rest of the bar look like?
It's empty.
She kind of like goes in like she was expecting some attention, and then just, well, this isn't a tavern at all.
This is the only tavern in town. What are you talking about?
Mona flies over to Kata's shoulder. Huh? Well, look at that. At least one place that doesn't actually care about your grandiose entrance.
You know,
See, Kada, I believe we're in a place many people of this region refer to as Podunk.
Oh, Doc. Who the fuck are you?
if you could close your rich ass mouth for 2 seconds, might be helpful.
All right, guys, I'm tired with the people pleasing. Can I get drunk now?
She says, that's a woman after Bertha's old heart. And she just throws you a beer.
Thank God. I thought I had to be all cute and shiny for that guard. Fuck that guard, as she just throws back the drink.
Mona's gonna go land directly on the bar. He's actually gonna kind of like bow to her and be like, "Can I get a beer too?"
How old are you?
I am old enough to actually be their manager and actually be here. And I'm also dangerous enough to actually burn down this place if I don't get a beer.
Oh, God damn.
You see her put her hand on the ground. What's your passive perception?
Oh, that's
Not
like a
on the
10.
ground. Oh, it's a 10. Okay, never. Okay, cool. Anybody have a higher than 13?
19.
Wow. Okay, cool. So you see Berta put her hand on the bar, and she says, "Now listen here, you little shit. If you threaten me like that again, we will have problems." And then as she lifts up her hand, Riley, your character sees that there's actually an indent of her fingers on the bar.
What is the bar made of?
Oh, it's made out of stone.
Mona, not gonna take 2 shits. Listen, it's very simple. I came
Mona,
to actually
please
get
stop.
beer, and I have money for beer.
I'm
Ada's
not with
just
the
going to
bird.
send her mage hand over and clamp around his beak to close
I'm not
it.
with the bird. You don't have to consider me part of one of them. Can I get a room, please?
The moment, hold on, wait. To make this come even more beautiful, the moment that she actually clamps his mouth, all they hear is a.
Who knew Mr. Hoity-toity wants a room? He wants away from everybody else.
Sorry, love, don't think the sheets here are going to be 10,000 count Egyptian cotton.
She looks at the bird and says, "Well, I guess you can have your room. That's 1 silver piece. I'm assuming you have that the way you act all posh."
He gives her a silver piece.
Cool. And
Won't lie, I expected him to just toss like 4 gold for the hell of it.
and then my next question, she looks at your character, Shaq. What's your character's name again, Shaq?
Kata.
You don't make money if you waste it.
Kada, yeah.
She looks at Kata and she says, "Is that bird an adult?"
I mean, sometimes I question it, but unfortunately, as far as I'm aware, yes.
And this time, a mage hand appears right in Kata's face, giving her the bird.
She bites the finger.
Magic, it doesn't do shit.
Gonna bite it to make a point.
You're biting air. I like to think you just went, and your teeth are just like rattling. You're like, ah.
That's the reason why he did it.
Okay. So you guys, she sits another big thing of beer just on the counter and says, "Oh, that's for the bird." And then she looks at Kayla. Kayla, and you, what would you like?
You any wine?
She thinks. She says, "No, no wine.
What
Yeah.
do you have?
We haven't had wine in some time.
That is a travesty. Why haven't you had wine?
You know, when you have to help out the military, that you give them everything you have, and wine is one of them."
Soldiers don't need wine. They need things to fill sword wounds and
That's from
Soldiers-
France.
Soldiers don't
you
need
saw
hookahs
that
either.
guy
but,
out there?
You know,
You saw that guy out there? The wine has literally hit the highlight of his day.
I need it more. Because if I don't have wine, or something similar in me, I'm unpleasant. And if I'm unpleasant,
Oh,
it
you're
makes everyone
unpleasant?
else's lives
Don't
inconvenient.
have wine? Wow.
You already
big
are
shocker there.
unpleasant as he walks up to his room.
See, you only say that because you're trying to hide the fact that you are deeply and truly in love with me. But anyways,
Other way around.
you
Meanwhile,
wish...
all this is happening.
Gosh.
Mona has just flown up to the tip, to the actual brim of his glass, and just dunked and has just started to drink.
Orpheus is like sitting there like, God, I just wish they'd fucking get it over with already.
So, tell me, love, is this place always so empty?
no, tomorrow we expect a big crowd. All the gods come in and drink their asses off.
Tomorrow is when we make our mark. Wonderful. If I can just have, I don't know, a tankard of mead or something. As long as it's sweet.
She looks at you. She's like, "I've got beer, and I've got sugar."
Or take both. And I will live with my regret and choices later.
She hands you like a little bowl of sugar and a tankard of beer.
And she's
Sweet
gonna
beer.
slide over a silver, take them both, and go up and grab a room.
All right, cool. Riley, what's your character's name again?
Luran.
Is it Luran?
Luran.
Luran, okay. Luran, as you go up into your room, you find that the room key that she gave you, you walk into your room and your room is in shambles. Not clean at all. Window open, picture frame broken, bed not made.
The entire
the
antithesis of rich boy expecting clean room.
Yeah.
And he stands there in the doorway, and he just starts flicking his wrist over everything prestidigitationing. Just everything.
All right.
To the point the entire room is sparkling fucking clean.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Then I'm forgetting your name. Orpheus?
Mm-hmm.
I almost said orifice.
Oh God!
Wow.
That's not the
Orpheus.
eloquence part.
This
Orpheus, are
episode
you
is
just
already
at the bar
taking a
drinking?
turn, people. And we
Are
haven't
you
even
ju-
started.
Are you just drinking at the bar right now?
Yeah. She's
Okay.
like had enough of people already.
Mona, are you also just at the bar?
He's practically like kind of swimming in his tanker.
Yeah, he's in his tankard pretty much.
All right, give me a con save.
But eventually, like he kind of like hops up to the top, to the brim again. He kind of like looks at the bartender, and he just goes like, "I'm sorry, I'm a bit of a flight risk when I don't actually get beer." And that is a 22.
Okay, you're not drunk. You're
Forgive
not
me
drunk.
for that. But secondly, though, why are there such a drastically high and probably unwarranted and seems to be unneeded military presence?
They say this town is unsafe. And we need protection.
From what exactly?
Oh, a shadow here, a shadow there. This really could be a shadow anywhere. She points to a corner that isn't getting as much sunlight. She's like, that could be ready to kill you right there. You never know.
Mona looks over and just goes, shadows don't scare me. I have 2 people here that pretty much try to be spooky all they can. Well, not 2, and then you have the spoiled brat who thinks that everything revolves around him. But yeah, no, it's
Okay.
so just shadows. That's it. Nothing else.
I mean, no, nothing else.
Such a weird place. Okay, and he just like dives right back in and just starts drinking more.
Okay. Orpheus, give me a con save.
Alright.
See how drunk you get.
That's a 22.
Damn, y'all got
Yeah.
a high ass tolerance.
Yeah.
All right, Kayla, you walk up to your room and you find your room is actually cleaned very well. Your room is pretty clean, pretty pristine. What are we doing? Are we all just hanging out for the night?
Yeah, Orpheus is gonna drink and then go pass out in her room.
All right.
Luron is gonna put a light up in his room, like light cantrip. So he has light.
Chris spoiled boy needs to sleep with a nightlight.
No, wants to fucking read.
Mm-hmm.
So he pulls out a book
Uh-huh.
and starts
Okay.
reading.
Sure.
But like, what time is it?
It's dusk.
So like, people should be coming to the bar. Should be showing
Yeah,
up.
people should be showing up, yes.
Can I hear any ruckus downstairs?
You cannot.
Mona's gonna do a
Some
stupid
places
because
might.
he's just a little bit surprised at the quiet. He's actually gonna fly out through one of the windows, and then as he passes by the room with the light on, all he hears from inside is, "Turn off your nightlight! Turn off your nightlight!"
What's your AC?
That is a 12.
12, okay. A arrow flies right past you.
He's going to instantly look and like kind of stop, float, like, what the fuck? Who the fuck shot me? Where the fuck
Like,
is this shit?
Bitch, please.
Give me a perception check.
Who the fuck dare?
That's a 12.
You look around and you see that there's a guard on the ground with a bow and arrow in hand. He's like screaming at you, but you can't hear him from how high up you are.
Mona's gonna land on his shoulder like, who the fuck are you? Why the fuck are you shooting people? Do you not understand
It's-
the people?
It's past curfew. You should be in your dwelling.
There's a fucking curfew?
Yes, there's a curfew. Get inside.
Nobody fucking told me that shit. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
It's past curfew. Go inside.
Fine. God damn. I think I'd rather deal with keto and actually not having any wine. And he just flies right back into the tavern.
Okay. Bertha is standing there and she says, I see you've had a tussle with a guard. Curfew, huh?
Why the fuck is there a curfew? It's like, first, there's no wine for Keita, so now I'm gonna have to deal with her crap tomorrow. Secondly, the fact that there's really no people around, and then there's the extra guards, and then there's curfew. What the fuck? It's as if like you guys are all dealing with the damn kind of like magic bullshittery here.
Yeah. There's a lot. But they keep us safe from whatever the hell is coming after us, and so we just follow the rules.
Real schmools. And he just looks at us like, I'm gonna sleep in the rafters. Is that okay?
So what's up? It's like, sure.
And he's gonna go
Honestly-
do that, like immediately right to the rafters, find a quiet corner away from everything, but still able to see everything. And he's just going to rest there for the night.
Shaq, did you just disappear into your chair?
Yes. Yes, she did.
My shirt and hat are the same shade of black as the chair. I am now
Yeah.
part of the chair. I am the chair.
The chair has made her one of their own. She can
She's
never
joined
get
the
out
chair
the chair.
cult.
Feels nice after being on my feet all day. No, today's episode is not sponsored by Chipotle. I'm just learning how to wrap your fucking burritos and make your chips perfect. So
Facts.
honestly expected the innkeep to be like, yeah, it's still a silver a night if you're sleeping in the rafters.
She would have found like 2 just like drop right into the tanker that he was drinking from.
All right, cool. So you guys go ahead and spend the night. You wake up the next morning, and
We're all dead.
wow, Mona, you wake up first because you see a group of guards walk in early in the morning, and you see Bertha standing there. It's like, "You coming to get your weekly fix, I see." And they're like, "You know it. Warden says we can drink our fill. He says he should be around sometime today too." It's like, good. I have his payment.
And Mona just, instead of actually like standing or anything, he actually decides to like lay right against the beam with one winged arm down and just like listening and looking at them like, I wonder why.
Okay, and the guards order 4 separate drinks for themselves, and then they just go and sit at one of the tables as more and more guards start to pour in. The rest of you guys wake up. Do you hang out in your room, or do you go outside? Do you go downstairs?
Orpheus goes downstairs.
Okay.
Luran definitely spends like an hour brushing his hair and getting all dressed up and clean.
Vanity. Nothing.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Vanity.
Mm-hmm.
He's a pretentious motherfucker, like I said.
Kato, what do you do?
I just gotta wait for him to come down.
Kato? Shaq?
she's just vibing up in her room with her sugared beer.
Cool. Okay, Orpheus, you come downstairs to find a bunch of guards starting to pour in. And they all seem to be human guards, and they all seem to be local. So like they're from where they are. But then you notice that there is one in particular who stands above them all. A 6'5" slender minotaur. And it seems like everybody just kind of parts ways whenever he walks through.
By the way, because I know there's no fucking way that Cannon is fitting through the front door. Cannon is standing just outside of the front door, patiently waiting for Kato to come back.
Gotcha.
So you've just got this like
Yeah.
11-foot tall, or no, like this 10-foot tall
He
freaking
keeps getting
shield
shorter
guardian.
every single time.
I
he
feel
mentions
bad
his
making
height.
him stupid tall because he's not gonna fit anywhere, so he's gonna be 10 flat.
He's
So-
still Mona's mobile suit when shit goes
Yeah.
wrong.
Okay.
So
Cool.
Orpheus,
He has now become a
seeing
perch for birds.
all this, she kind of moves to the side where nobody can see her. She cracks her neck. She's like, "All right, game time," and just puts on the biggest smile she can. And she's like, "Good morning, everyone. It's such a lovely day, isn't it?"
Oh, give me a performance check.
All right.
That really has the undertone of I fucking
That's
hate
a
you all.
26.
Yeah, you got it. They're all like, I have no idea who this woman is, but I want her to be my grandmother. That is the vibe you're giving off. You see the Minotaur go into the back with the bar key.
Why? Who was that? that, leaving so quickly? As she
Give me-
says to the guards.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Nice. That's a 26.
That was the warden.
The warden? My, he looks like a mighty nice fellow that keeps everyone safe.
That's the goal. That's why we all volunteered for this.
It's very strange. I haven't been to many towns where there's just strictly volunteers. You guys don't have a more formal guard?
They were all killed.
Killed? Why, that's quite sad. What happened?
While,
The shadows got to them.
while that's going on, Mona's going to try to follow quietly the warden and Bertha.
Oh, give me a stealth check.
I say quietly because he's not the stealthiest one around. That's actually a dirty 20.
Facts. Okay, cool. So you slip into the door as its wings close without them noticing, and you're still just stuck to the rafters in the background. As you're listening in on the conversation, is like, Berta says, Warden, and he looks and he's like, I'm assuming you have the payment for this month. And she sits down a bag of gold and is like, it's getting harder and harder to be able to pay you when no one wants to come to this town. It's like, well, that's why we're here to keep it safe. It's like, safe? Yeah, that's what you call this. It's like, what do you mean? It's like, I've heard the stories. Kidnapping people, taking them because you think that they're part of the shadows or something like that. And really, they just don't want to follow what you're saying, she says. And then he goes back. I have to act out a whole scene by myself. Wow. and then he like looks up and he's very calm towards her, and he says, "Well, let's just hope that you don't become possessed by the shadows." And he walks out of the room.
Definitely want to bring Laurent down here, have him look at this big minotaur and say, he looks like a bottom.
You can do it.
So
Take a fight.
it's actually
Get your
a
ass beat.
two-part reason why
I
I went
gotta
down.
go.
Oh my god.
Sec. So, part one is that he actually wants to hear them talking in order to mimic both of them.
Yeah, you are a Kenku, you bitch. Okay, cool.
That's odd. But yeah, so that's currently the plan for that one.
Okay, what else?
Laurent will head downstairs. And he has everything packed into his bags.
Orpheus is just asking about the shadows to the guards, like for them to explain.
Okay.
And he just walks downstairs playing the flute.
Okay, Orpheus, you basically all the information you gather is that the shadows are these things that possess people. And anytime a shadow is possessed by a person, they're taken all the way back to the basically to the prison, which is a couple of miles outside of the town, to be executed. Because if the shadows take over everyone in the city, it'll spread to the world.
Oh my. So brave of you to volunteer to go up against something like that.
Give me a deception check. I feel like you don't believe him.
That's a 20.
All right, cool. Okay, Riley, what were you saying?
Oh, Laurent is just, he walked downstairs playing the flute. He goes
okay.
and takes a seat. And
What song are you playing?
seems...
I'm joking.
I was about to say, it seems like it's some sort of like memorial song of some sort. He takes a seat, doesn't order anything. He's just playing his flute.
Okay. Are you trying to attract a crowd, or is this just for you?
Well, what does a 14 performance attract a crowd?
No, it doesn't.
Damn. Yeah, it's fine. He's just playing. If somebody wants to come over and listen, they can.
Okay, cool. Jack, your character?
Unless someone's coming to get her, she is gonna go vibe up in that room by herself.
Probably
With her
hearing him
Her
playing.
sugar beer.
Yeah.
Sugar
Probably
beer.
Hearing him playing, she's like, "Oh, gotta be on." So she pulls out her pan flute and starts playing right along with him.
Okay. Kata, you hear them playing downstairs without you.
Rude.
You mean you
It's
probably
one of
come
those,
to expect
like-
this from Luron?
Yes. And so, like, you hear the door open dramatically, just, dude. And then down come the steps, and she's just there, like, and she's got, like, half the thing of, or, like, it's almost entirely drink in her hand. Just, and she plays a flute as well. Or no, what is it that I gave her?
3 flutes.
Yes. No. She's got a drum.
Okay,
They
And
there's
she's
still
got,
3
like,
flutes.
drum.
It's still 3 flutes.
Do you have a flute?
Yes!
I could bring out my dulcimer. We could play some leaves from the vine.
Let's not make everybody cry.
But she comes downstairs all dramatic, and she's got the drum like strapped around her front, and she's holding the rest of her beer, and she just gives you the most offended look, like, "And you started without me."
All right, give me a con
Luke.
save.
So
God.
first thing first, Luron
Is this
has
against
his
being
eyes
drunk?
closed
Yes.
and is not watching.
Do
a
you
single
consider drunk in the poison condition?
No.
God damn, I have advantage on those saves.
She tried.
You did try.
Oh, shit, I forgot to turn on.
I mean, there
my
is alcohol
acceleration.
poisoning, so
If we got that far, I would have advantage.
yeah.
Give me back my sheet. I had forgotten to turn. There we go.
All right, Riley, what were you saying about your guy? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just.
That would be
saying
a 24.
He's not paying attention to Kata at all. Eyes closed, ears not listening to her in the slightest. He is just playing his song.
Okay. Whoever has the highest performance modifier can make a singular performance check
I
for the
have-
entire group.
I have a +9.
+7.
Heda is going to guidance Orpheus.
He has a +3.
So add a d4.
All right.
I feel like that's a change from persuasion to performance, maybe. Because
That's
man's
a
isn't very
29?
persuasive.
the 29.
All right, so you guys are in sync. You guys are fucking playing all the music. I think at this point you guys are you're just flowing here in the flow state. You ever seen that movie Soul?
Yes.
Y'all are in the zone. Okay.
I thought you meant we were in sync, the boy band. I was like, oh damn.
We are in sync. We replicated their sound somehow with flutes
And like
and a
people
singular drum.
people are like holding each other and like holding matches in the air to you guys
Oh
playing
my
music
god.
early in the morning.
Oh my god.
So, and you can see Mona. You can see the warden in the back, sitting, also listening to the music.
Told you, bottom energy right there.
Mona's gonna kind of like fly over to him, still kind of playing, and he's just gonna kind of like nod, like, "Oh, yay, hey, well, how are you? Yada yada yada," and he's gonna kind of like look at him, and be like, and then after like when he can, he just like kind of stops, put it away, not really affecting the music anyway. He just goes, "So, you guys have a shadow issue, huh?"
He says, "Who are you?"
Well,
Or
I'm
mom.
Mona. I'm new. I'm with them. And he points to
We
the
are
three
in
flames.
sync.
This is our tour manager.
We're called the Amen.
We're called the Amen. Even though we're clearly not, but you know. And don't ask us for crosses. We're not going to give it to you. But we're new. We kind of heard about it, and I think that the main part that I have a problem with is curfew sucks. So I want to kind of help out people here. So
Give me a persuasion check.
I assist with my music.
Oh, 'cause you're distracting people currently with your music.
that's a dirty 20 again.
Jesus Christ. What do y'all do? I want to have to kill all of you.
I knew it! I knew I was going to get powered one kill at some point in this episode.
Okay, he's like, I don't think we need any help, but maybe we can get rid of that curfew for you. And he hands you a little medallion with his insignia on it.
Oh, sweet. Is this one that only works for me, or is it going to work for all of them if we're not together?
Only if you're all together.
Well, they're probably going to need some because I know that I tend to be a little flighty because, you know, and he actually like kind of like spreads out his wings like, eh.
All right, give me another persuasion check, this time with disadvantage because you're pushing your luck.
He's not really trying to push his luck, but he's just like,
But you are.
he's just trying to make a point. That's a 12.
He looks at you and he says, that's all you're going to get. Now get moving before we can have an issue.
And he looks at him and is like, what? You want to fight?
He looks at you and he says, do you want to fight?
Listen, you
Told
just
you, bottom
said
energy.
if I don't move on, we're going to have issues. That sounds like you want to fight. I just want to be clear that's what you want to do.
He takes in a deep breath and he exhales. And he looks to one of his guards and he says, I think this Kenku is infected by the shadows. And the guard
Fucking
looks.
excuse me?
Looks. He actually stops and he looks at the guard. And he's just like, shadows? This is what? Shadows. That's. And he just like looks at him. He's just like, no.
I decided I was going to roll perception for the group.
Oh, fuck.
Can someone, for the group of guards, not for you guys.
Okay.
Can someone who's performing give me a performance check? If you get a higher roll than I just got, they will not notice what's going on behind them.
I got a +9, guys. Do you want me to do it?
Go.
With guidance,
Believe
you
in
take a
it.
D4.
That's a 28.
I got a 21.
Oh, yes! Yes!
Okay. You're fucking level 7 rolling 28 in performance. All right. So they don't hear. So there's 2 guards around you, Mona, and the warden. Do you want to start a commotion?
Mona is just waiting to see what exactly you're going to do. Because the moment they start coming at him is when he causes chaos.
Okay. The Minotaur stands up and he says, well, actually, he just screams. He says, Shadow! And then the entire group stops for, actually, no, give me I'll roll for that because you got a 28. I rolled in that one. They're having too good time. Too good a time.
Okay, simple. The moment that
They're
he gets up,
screaming, in sync,
the moment he gets up, Mona looks at him. He says, stay. And there's a glint in his eye as he casts whole person on the Minotaur.
Okay, I got a 14.
Oh, yeah, no, that fails. He has a 16.
Okay, he like stops in his tracks. And he looks at you and he says, oh, he can't say anything actually.
He can't. Mona's actually going to fly like right into his face. And he's gonna look at him and be like, so, Berto was right. You do
Hey.
just.
Portal appears behind the Minotaur, and a black hand grabs him and pulls him in, and he's gone.
Oh. Now the question is, did the group see that or no?
Probably not now.
It was his dom.
We're gonna take a break.
Dom's like, come back. I need
Yeah.
you now.
All 4 of you. We'll see you guys in a few minutes.
Oh, we'll be back in 10, guys.
Oh. Hey.
I'm the
Mystery.
Dom.
Great mystery right there.
Secretly,
Hi, everybody.
Shaq is
We're
the
back.
Dom. Secretly, Shaq is the Dom.
Don't tell
They
James
really
you found that
secretly-
out.
What?
Is it really
Nothing.
secretly?
I mean, we were live whenever that was said, but yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
We're back.
Yes, we are.
Hooray.
I feel like we've all had long days.
Yes.
We're all on like negative brain cell energy and just playing these stupid ass
Just-
characters.
Hey,
I fell asleep at
Back
11
and forth.
a.m.
Hold on. It's not stupid as characters, because apparently this Kenku is phenomenal.
Those dumbass characters.
This Kenko's taking no shit. He's
What
2
you're
feet
saying
tall,
is
but
I
he has
am
the
stupid.
personality of a freaking
You're the stupidest of all of us.
We have 4 viewers today. Hi guys.
Ooh.
Hi, everybody.
I'm one of
My
those
friends.
viewers. I'm one of those viewers.
I am too.
Hello, people.
Jack is one of those viewers too.
I'm not.
Okay. Who's viewing? Is it James? James, are you viewing? Dad?
We miss you.
Dad?
Oh my god.
Falter?
Brandon said he's lurking, so he asked me how it's going. I was like, I think Ford wants to kill us. We haven't rolled very low.
No. We rolled too well.
Yes.
We
In the
rolled
beginning.
too well.
Now the rest is gonna be shit.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So you
Has
guys,
anybody actually out loud said anything about this Minotaur being a bottom?
No.
Damn it. Kato was gonna say some shit.
all
Probably
right,
get
cool.
herself in trouble, but she
So
was.
the 3 bards are currently having a whole ass concert inside of this place. You
Oh, yeah.
Please tell me it is drawing people in.
Oh yeah. You've got a whole. It's only guards, but you got a whole bunch of people in there.
So
There's a bunch of guards. One of them's not wearing a shirt.
Oh my god.
There's a pair of panties at one of your guys' feet, but for some reason there's only men in there, so we got a weird one.
Okay.
that could have been coming from Bird. Like, we don't
No,
know.
no, not weird.
we're on-
Kinky. Come
We're
on.
on stage like we got another one. We got another one. There's always at least one
Yeah.
at these things.
Can Luron look for that one? No.
So watching everything.
Has anybody informed Kata of this whole shadow thingy
No.
yet?
No,
Luron has
Because
his
it
eyes
legit happened-
closed, and he's only listening to the music he's playing.
like it happened last night, and then Mona went to listen in, and now
And then
the
I
thing
talked
happened.
to the guards.
So watching everything happen with the warden, Mona's just gonna go like. His eyes would widen if he actually cared, but he's just like, that doesn't look good. And instantly he goes over to the group, and then he just like kind of like stops right on top of Kata's flute and looks her in the eye, like, "There's trouble."
Drum.
Sorry.
Yeah.
There's trouble.
Kata.
Say it again? I was distracted.
So
Oop.
he's gonna look at her, like, the warden disappeared through a portal by like a shadow hand. As he said he was gonna start some shit with me.
Where is Mona and where the warden was a second ago?
At the bar.
So Kata just kind of like
Guys.
turns
Behind the
around.
crowd.
Yeah, basically behind the crowd.
Can she see them? Or
No, the
Mona
warden-
now?
The warden's gone.
Well, not the warden's gone, but can I see
Mona's right
Mona?
next to you.
Yeah,
Mona's
right
on
next to you now.
the drum. looking
I'm
dead
so
at you.
lost.
Like,
You came
Mona
over
flew
to me.
over.
Thank you.
Mona
He's on
flew
your
over
drum.
the
You can't
crowd,
play anymore.
Landed on top of the drum, stopping you from playing.
Well, no. Mona flew up and she absolutely went doo doo. Oops.
Yeah, no, that would be fair. That would be fair.
Doo doo. Oh, you're not making the proper sound.
Anyway, the bottom. The warden. He gave me this that we're gonna have to deal with curfew as long as we're together. And on top of that, ow, your hands are like really heavy. Anyway, after that, he tried to start some shit with me. I made him stop, and then a shadowy hand opened up a portal and kind of yanked him through it. And he's gone, and I'm pretty sure that they're gonna say some shit that I did some shit and I didn't do anything. So, yeah.
Shadowy thing? That's not exactly very descriptive.
Okay, I'm sorry. How about you try to explain a hand made of metaphysical shadow come through a
Okay,
portal
just grabs his
yank
beak.
him.
No. And she like steps away from the playing of music, walks outside, and sticks him into one of Cannon's hands. you are going to calm the fuck down in your favorite little perch. I'm going to go inside, and I am going to sit on some guard's lap and hopefully have information. When we have information, we can continue, and hopefully following that trail of information will get us
The
money.
chaos of this session really thought you were going to say, I'm going to go in and sit on some guy's face.
No, I said I was going to sit on his lap. I
know.
need information.
No, that's Orpheus who's gonna do that.
And-
If it's sitting on a, I mean, she won't be upset if it turns into sitting on his face, but like, that wasn't true. She said,
Can Luron be already sitting on a guard's lap when she comes back?
excuse you, no, you were playing music. Mister, I have my eyes closed, vibing and
No,
playing
no.
music.
He saw
You
you
stopped
leave.
playing.
He
We
saw
kind of
you
stopped
leave and he
playing.
Give me
like,
a
fuck
perception
it,
check.
we
Give me a
have to-
perception check, because clearly this is out of spite. So only if you can hear them have this conversation. So give me a perception.
23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Can I make a stealth check? And if I beat his perception, he doesn't hear shit.
Sure.
I'm gonna guidance myself. No, I can't because that'd be meta. Fuck.
Honestly,
It's
I think it should be your passive.
It was almost an 18, and then it was.
Oh my god.
It was a 9. You hear it.
So, yeah.
Did I
Gabe,
find the one freaky one? That had the
Yeah.
Sure can.
So wait, before Kata goes back inside, and when she releases him, he's just gonna look at him and be like, Berta said he was grabbing people that they didn't like because for whatever reason. But he almost said the fact that I was being controlled by this type of shadow thing immediately because he didn't like the way I was talking to him. Which is fair. Nobody likes the way I talk to him. But anyway. And the moment that I got him to shut up, this shadow thing came in, yanked him out. So there's something else going on in this town.
Noted. Turns around, goes inside.
You walk in and you see your supposed teammate Laurent sitting on what seems to be a quite freaky guard's lap.
That's the one who
Definitely.
on the
Squints.
floor.
She squints in his direction.
Definitely playing flute for him in his
It's good
life.
flute.
Oh my god.
And goes over to Orpheus. So apparently we have something to do with odd shadows, stealing bottoms, minotaurs, and
Oh,
something to do
yeah.
with stealing people the guards don't like.
The warden, the
I don't
shadows. Yeah, I talked to the guards earlier. They were telling me about it. Yeah, you just be bright and chipper enough, and they'll talk to anybody. But yeah, there's some kind of bullshit going on with that. But then he started playing, and I was like, "Oh, we gotta make some money." And now he's sitting on a dude who I'm pretty sure threw panties on stage.
Does not surprise me.
Doesn't
He's
mean
just trying to
either.
hide his true feelings. But anyway, each of us pick a guard and hope that we find information.
Can do.
Give me a perception check. See if you can find a particularly high-ranking guard.
Both of us.
Please tell me
Can I
please tell
guidance
me-
myself on this since it's something I'm actively doing and trying to do well?
Please tell me the freaky one is a high rank.
No, I don't see yes.
No,
That was
I'm
a
sorry.
nat 20 for 23.
Oh, yeah.
I finally rolled low 7.
Okay, with your nat 20, you somehow pinpoint the commanding officer of all of these people who is just under the warden.
What does this officer look like?
What'd you say?
What does this officer look like?
This officer is just a regular human man, tan skin.
So she's going to kind of like pull the strap of her drum so it's at her back and goes over. How is this man sitting?
Orpheus is like, you need help there?
Absolutely not. And she's going to walk over. How is this man sitting?
He's sitting behind a table.
She's going to go over And she's gonna, like, as she goes along, she drags a chair from somewhere else, probably, and leaving some other guard to, like, try and sit and not find a chair and then end up on his ass. Just kind of drags it along with her, turns it around dramatically, and, like, puts a foot on it and leans over on the table and just, you look important. I have a thing for important people.
1 second.
And outside, through the window, which, by the way, Mona's like this, looking through the glass. One hand, one of his feathered wings brushes against Cannon, and he looks over.
You
like,
can
it's okay, buddy. She doesn't.
you can
mean
see
it.
that this guard is taken aback by your appearance, almost afraid. And then he says, "Well, I am quite powerful." And he winks at you.
He's a bottom too.
They're all bottoms. That's
Yep.
the secret.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she kind of like, she had, can I make an insight check to see if I can get a sense of the vibe this guy would like from someone he's interested in?
Sure.
Okay.
That's a high DC, but yeah, go for it.
I kind of want to get this guy. That's another nat 20.
Jesus Christ. I said that 17. All right. You recognize that he likes very cutesy women. He likes women who make themselves look and feel small. And
Oh, he's insecure.
Again, do you need my help?
He kind of takes a sec, like she just smiles at him, takes a second to assess, and then goes, "You know, I came over here because my friend over there, the one over there, and all this lovely little pink and itty bitty. She's a little nervous to speak to you, but she's had her eye on you this whole time. But I just came over here to possibly see if you might be interested."
persuasion check.
I'm not great at those. Well, I'm okay at them, but like, god damn, I rolled a 3. That's a 10.
She's not good at those, but she has a +7.
And what if I say no?
Well, I'd be terribly disappointed, and so would she. Honestly, I was kind of hoping you might share, but alas, though I think it might be more detrimental to you to miss out on us.
He and like his body goes stiff, and he's just kind of like, "All right, bring her over."
And smiles and turns around and looks over at Orpheus and it's like, "Darling, this way. He wants to talk to you. See, you don't have to be so nervous." And giving her a look like, yes, like this.
And she
Here,
walks
now,
up,
help
she's like,
interview
"Hi."
this one.
She walks up. She's like, "Hi, my name's Orpheus.
Yes. She walks up, she like kind of looks down, she's like, I normally don't do this, but
Give me a deception check.
I'm just
What is this?
attracted.
What is this one shot?
You know, the worst part of all,
Deductions,
That's a
doms, and
15.
subs.
Okay.
the
Well,
worst
let me
part
check.
of all is we're never going to get
Listen.
to the mystery portion of this entire thing. It's just going to be this.
The mystery is, what the fuck is this?
Autis, we never find out.
Yep.
You might not.
Yeah, that's a 15.
Okay. He looks at you and he says, "You don't seem like you're being true to yourself."
Well, the truth is, it's just, you kind of, I'm attracted to very strong men, and they're a bit intimidating. It's hard to be yourself whenever you're around such an intimidating aura of a man.
This is cringe.
It really
This-
is.
not like the whole like flirting shit, but just the dude like this whole thing, and he's like, I have to be bigger than women. Like,
yeah.
He's an incel. What can I say?
disgusting.
Outside,
your
Mona.
roll?
He's so compensating. It's not even funny, and I can tell it from here. Man, poor guy. Poor guy.
Can I try and persuade the dude's lap I'm sitting on?
Sure. You can do it with advantage because you've been serenading him with.
Oh boy. I mean, I get a 20 no matter what anyway, but okay.
How do you get a 20 no matter what?
Eloquence bard.
That's fair.
When you make a charisma, persuasion, or deception check, you can treat a d20 roll of 9 or lower as 10.
That's the reason why, as
9 or
everybody,
lower, so that's a 20.
What'd you get?
I got a 9 and a 7.
Okay, I thought you were gonna get a nat 1. If you got a nat 1, it wouldn't have worked.
so just for everybody else to realize, he has gone from his lager, from his actual bottle, to a glass. He is now sipping out of a glass.
Yes.
He has decided we have caused enough chaos. We are upgrading this bitch.
What was your persuasion roll?
20. Is it me, right?
No, Kelly.
Oh, I didn't know I had to make one. Hold on real quick.
Been making.
That is a 17.
Okay, with your 17 persuasion, you get. He looks at you. He says, "Well, how about we go back to my quarters, and you can show me how much you like strong men."
She kind of blushes a little bit. She's like, "We're bringing my friend, right?" As she like stares at him and like bites her lip.
Says, "Of course."
Thank you.
And he gets up and he begins to walk out the bar. I know. Riley. Riley, with your fucking 10 plus 10, 20. You get, he's like, well, there's a prison just about a mile away from all of the people who are possessed by the shadows, and they are all up for execution because the shadows cannot be taken out of their body because there's never been a mage strong enough to extrapolate this kind of entity from them. So we just need to kill them.
Oh, okay. And who says they have shadows?
The warden is able to detect them.
Was he that big man I saw earlier?
Yeah, yes.
Well, he's gone. I don't know where he went.
Probably went back. He's able to travel very quickly.
How does he do that?
Magic portals.
And do his portals look shadowy?
They look like portals.
Just want to learn. Hope you don't mind. And he just like shifts in his lap.
That's the sound it makes.
What?
Mona, once again, the play-by-play outside. Did he just? Huh. What if I actually made a man just go in his pants without actually taking them off? Wow. I gotta applaud him when he gets out of there.
I got information, so I'll just stay there for a little bit longer, but he's not going to go anywhere with the guard.
You see your two teammates leave with a guard.
Oh, boy.
Technically
And I didn't
three.
take message.
Because Cannon is gonna leave with them. So Mona's on their shoulder.
Well,
Yep.
if you excuse me, my
What
friends seem to be
is this
leaving.
one shot.
And he will get up and walk out after getting his stuff from his room.
All right, cool. So you guys are led back to this. We'll call him the commander. The commander's quarters. The commander's quarters are about 300 yards away from the prison, and he is to be the watch and the dispatcher of all the prisoners. Can I have Lauren? Can you make a stealth check to see if you are noticed?
All right. That's a 24.
Let me roll.
19 plus 5.
Meanwhile, they're doing that. I just want to remind everybody,
I
this
rolled a 19
podcast,
plus 2.
which is supposed to be a good podcast for newbies, is clearly not. We are sorry for that.
I bet none of your newbies has ever pulled this shit.
Yeah.
He works
This
very
is what
D&D
happens
players.
with 3 bards in a party.
3
Well,
bars
that's
and
the
a
problem.
sorcerer.
So this is actually built to be a game for newbies, but it's really funny because since you guys aren't newbies, and you know this is like since it's for newbies, it's like not hard. So you guys are just kind of fucking around at this.
Listen,
You're like,
Mona is the definition of fuck around and find out. But nobody has found that out yet. Well, except for the Minotaur. Kind of.
Okay, cool. So the commander welcomes you into his quarters, and he says, "Well, make it worth my while."
Oh my goodness. I mean, I can see you're such an imposing force, but I also like a man that faces danger every day. I know as a guard, sure, but I mean, what's the danger in facing a bandit every now and then? I'd like to know a little bit about the things that you face that make you such a man worth both of us.
You know, I really want to act this scene out with you. I really feel icky.
I do too. I do too.
Why do you think I'm over here cringing? Okay.
No. Jesus Christ.
Let's just say he sensually describes the shadows and how, and even though it's just really dumb.
There we go. We'll go with that. Great.
Like he clearly is not a man of strength or
Yeah.
a man of bravery, but he's just like trying to play up
Orpheus
the fact that
is
these shadows.
rolling her eyes mentally in her head, like, okay, yeah, go, okay. Oh my! I've heard so much about them. I mean, it's just terrifying. They can jump into anybody's body at any point. I mean, you're not sure why or how, or has any study been conducted? Are we safe?
Only the warden and his science team, but I can protect you.
Oh, God damn it! Sorry.
And I want to end this.
Do I have to make a
It's
Constitution
disgusting.
saving throw so I don't throw up on him after he
Can I cast Phantasmal Force and make the most terrifying shadow thing come out of Orpheus and go towards this man?
Yes.
Please save me.
He needs to make an int save of 17. But I feel like he's not going to pass.
Would you believe me if I say I rolled a nat one?
Does that mean I get to crit or?
You can crit, and he's going to just shit himself.
Oh my God.
That is 10 force damage.
Okay, cool. You do 10.
Sorry,
force-
psychic. My bad. Psychic.
Psychic. You do 10 psychic damage to him, and he's like, and he just runs screaming out of his quarters like a child. And he's screaming shadow towards the prison.
Might need to get out of here in case they think one of us has this shadow shit in us.
When they come back towards Cannon,
How far is he?
Mona just goes, that's 2 of us.
He's probably about 60 feet away from you.
Perfect. Vicious mockery lasts that, or goes that far. Yeah. Go ahead. Be a bottom and run away.
You know what? To be honest, I want this guy to actually save on this.
That's
Stop.
another 5 damage, but wisdom save of 17.
Wow, he failed.
I
Aw.
really wanted to come back. Like, what'd you say?
Yeah.
But 5
After he
damage.
shit himself. So
Right.
yeah.
He's still going. He's still screaming and running. And okay, and he kind of disappears into the distance. What do you guys do?
Walk into the group. So I actually got information. I'm not sure if you did or not, but everything that's shadow-wise is held up there in the prison, and it seems that our culprit for all these shadows is actually the main dick himself.
The warden, the main
Yes.
bottom. Yes.
Yes, the main bottom. Everyone
That's
knows
what's-
he's not actually strong without his fucking magic, so he's a bottom.
Mm-hmm. I definitely know that. Because his dom actually went and grabbed him. But
Where?
anyway. Do we follow the new bitch?
I think
Who's the new bitch?
the commander.
Oh,
I think that would be the best idea. He's not
I don't
exactly
know about following directly. He did
Well,
see
no,
the shadows.
no.
Then.
not directly, but he's scared shitless and not much of a man, so he's probably going to be looking for protection. So why not follow him?
He's going to be looking for someone who's more a man.
Well, then he should have just came to me, but you know.
I think he should have just came to me. Clearly, I am.
Look at,
I
as
think we
this
all
2 foot
are.
As this 2-foot Kenku being held in an ethereal guardian's hand.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
But,
Exactly.
yes, I think we should try to follow if we can.
Ada, what do you think?
Kayla is just existing. She's pouting because she didn't get to be the one who got to flirt.
I'm sorry.
It's not Orpheus's fault.
No, literally,
She
Pyre
just
and
knows
Az,
very well
you
that
do the
she
flirting.
is.
Pyre cannot flirt. There you go. You can
Az
do it
can't
all
either.
you want to.
Az doesn't flirt.
As would angry flirt, and I don't know
Yeah.
how that would work.
No.
Az would threaten to murder you.
Exactly. As with
Yeah,
threaten to
And
murder
they
Yeah.
you,
would find it kinky.
and sadly
and,
enough,
Yeah.
when she does that, the person she's flirting with will probably fail. Like, please do.
Yes. There
Az
you
would
go.
lean into your ear and just be like, I know where you sleep. I'll
yes,
stab you. And they'll be like, please do.
yes, exactly.
Step on me, what? I didn't say that.
What is
Oh, this one shot's
session?
gonna be awesome.
No, I just had it in my head. Az is out here actually threatening someone, and then she's like, I will kill you in your sleep. And this person just looks at her and is like, if I die between your thighs, I will die a happy man.
Yes.
And she's just like, as.exe has stopped working permanently.
Pyre's just like
That's normally
Pyre's
work.
Pyre's at a bar like I can shatter a man's skull with these thighs, and they're like, yes.
Glory,
Yes.
what a hell of a way to die. Oh God, are we actually playing D&D or are we
Yeah.
just...
I don't know. We are playing.
This is
Kata's
the
pouting.
epitome
That's
of
all
D&D.
she's doing.
This is kind of the epitome of D&D, but we're all running on -2 and we're just
Yeah.
having a good time.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Brendan said we're scarring Ford.
Ford is regretting his life choices and letting us do a one shot at
Oh
all.
god.
Oh, don't worry. You're all gonna die. But
Look, we all know for a fact that Ford has it out for me and my characters, and this Kenku is clearly out to cause some mayhem when he gets a chance.
This entire group is.
Yep.
Yeah.
it's true. You guys could fuck whatever you wanted.
I mean, I get a 20 on deception and persuasion no matter what. So yeah.
I mean, listen. Here's my thing. If someone was like, "I want to have sex with that dragon," That's great. But then I'm going to make you roll Constitution because you can't take a dragon dick. Like,
No, you can't.
all right. Okay. So you guys are. What are you doing?
I think following the
We are
little dick man.
following-
The little dick man.
Yeah, the little dick man.
We're following Tiny.
Yeah.
Little Dickman. Okay, that's his name.
Little,
from
little,
now.
little
That's
dick
his,
man.
that's his name from now on. Little Dickman. That's his name.
Little dick man.
That works.
We're following the not so twink twink.
Riley, you just want to DM.
His name is no. His name is Richard Mann.
Yeah.
Junior.
Man.
Yeah.
Richard.
Richard
Yes.
Mann Jr.
There it is, Richard Mann Jr. Okay. Cool.
There you go.
I now need Richard Mann Jr. to be a recurring NPC in any campaign I will ever partake in.
Like,
Yes.
Little Dickman.
oh my god, the first character. First comes here. It reminds me of a character Brandon played named Richard Harris, and I called him the Squishy Dick because he was a warlock.
We're never. I'm so sorry for the 6 viewers we have. We're never getting through this.
Oh
Twisted perceptions. We twist your perceptions in more ways than one.
god. Yep.
I'm going to have abs for how I'm laughing right now.
This character that I'm playing, actually,
Oh god.
all the characters we're playing completely contradict everything that we normally play.
I
So
know, right?
true.
Yeah, that's true.
My DMing style for this game completely contradicts how I normally Dungeon Master.
You're just
Hey
running
guys,
with
it'll
the
be
chaos.
fine. If
It's
Az
always
ever
fun.
dies, Kata will take her place.
Oh,
There
no.
you go.
Oh, that'll be
No,
beautiful.
not Kata.
That'll be beautiful.
You get Kata or Kimber, take your pick.
He said, "Not Kata. I'll take Kimber over Kata any day."
Oh my god.
I don't know if I'd take Kimber over Kata, if I'm being honest with you.
He just doesn't know which one he wants.
Listen, do I want someone that tries to seduce everything or someone that literally hates everything? At least Az doesn't actually hate everything. She's just afraid to love things, you know? Like
How dare you expose her like that? Anyway, we're following
Yeah.
Richard Mann Jr.
Yep.
Richard Mann Jr.
oh yeah, okay, so you guys follow Little Dickman down the road.
Uh-huh.
Fuck. Okay, so you guys.
We fuck? Is that
I mean, would that be all that out of the ordinary? for you?
Right?
For this party at this point, no.
All right, so you guys see that the door closes as you guys finally get within eye shot of this place, and you see then 1 second, I need like 4d20. That's none of those will hit you. Does anybody have a 14 AC?
Mona has a 12.
I have a 13.
I have a 14.
Mine is 13, but I have a ginormous fucking shield
Okay.
guardian.
Mona, you're gonna get hit by an arrow. Everybody else doesn't get hit.
That sounds about right.
You shouldn't be on the shield guardian.
You take 7 piercing damage. Are you
Ow.
dead? You're a sorcerer.
I'm fine.
I'm just fine.
I'm okay.
Unless he rolled ones for all of his levels and has a 0 to con,
Even if
I
I,
think
go,
he's okay.
even if I didn't and just let it go with the average, I'm still fine.
Okay, cool. So you guys are running. So you guys will take a group action. What do you all want to do right now?
Are the people that try to shoot at us and definitely hit me grouped together?
Are they
not-
visible?
They are not grouped together. Fireball will not work, but you can try.
Are they visible?
They are visible, yes. They, so there are 2 on either turret. So there's a turret on each side. There's about 100 yards in between each turret, and then 50 yards from each turret on either side. There's 2 other guys, so that equals 4 archers. One of which hit Mona.
They're how far apart?
They're 50 yards apart each.
He went yards instead of feet. He wants us to realize how big, how really far apart they are.
Yeah.
That's okay.
So that's how far apart they are from each other. How far apart are they from us?
You are still about 100 yards or a football field away from it.
Dude, D&D is in feet. Don't make me do this math conversion after I got off work.
How many feet is 100 yards? Let me check.
300.
There isn't a single goddamn fucking spell in D&D that has that range.
Right.
What do you mean, what do you want us to do? We can't do shit from that far away.
We either stop or we keep running. That's it.
I could yell things at them, but it won't hurt them until I get within 60 feet.
Yeah, same.
He says,
Same.
"Sticks
It
and
won't
stones
feel
may
the
break
official
my bones,
emotional
but
damage
words will
until I'm-
never hurt me."
Yeah.
Listen, all Mona's gonna do is Mona's just gonna be like, they hit me with an arrow. Fuck these guys. And he just walks just on the shoulder of Cannon, behind Cannon's head, and he's just gonna stand there and wait. It's like,
Okay,
when we
cool,
get
I'll give you
closer,
half cover
I'm gonna
for
deal
that.
with them.
I'll give you half cover for that.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I'll say then both of you guys, or all of you guys, take your dash action basically.
How far?
300 feet.
Fuck
100
it.
yards.
And
I'm
with
gonna take a
dash,
shot.
I'm only getting
60.
I have a crossbow,
Yeah.
light crossbow, max of
240.
320 feet.
Okay.
So it's a disadvantage. That's fine, but disadvantage. That was a 19 with disadvantage.
That hits.
Cool. That's 7 damage to one of the things I shot.
Okay, cool. So you hit one of the guards, and one of them just right into the chest, and he takes it back for a second, and he gets back up. Okay, cool. So you guys have gone. I'll say you guys took the dash action. So you guys are all 60 feet further up, and they all shoot again.
So now we're at 240.
This time, I rolled 2 19s. So Kata and Lauren, you guys are hit, and you both take 7 damage.
Oh.
Hold on.
Kata,
I'll
do you,
take it.
do you like pain, Kata? I feel like you like pain.
She likes giving pain.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So you guys doing it again? Are you taking another shot, Lauren?
Yeah, I'll get one up.
Sure. Are you shooting at the same one?
Yeah.
Cool. This is no longer at disadvantage, I don't think.
Well, short range of 80 feet. So that is a 10.
That does not hit.
Can I deal 1d8 plus 2 damage to the air? All right.
You guys get another 60 feet up. This time, as you guys get closer, you can see that the door is starting to rise, and 5 more guards are starting to come out to start to establish a perimeter. And let's roll again. 12 and a 9. 2 of the guards' crossbows break. They just break on them.
As they come out, can Orpheus cast Shatter because they're all kind of like right in the middle of them
Sure,
at a 2nd level?
sure.
Are we finally in range to do things?
If
You're
we
like
just
at a-
dashed again, we're at 180.
They need to make a
Yeah, you're like at 180 feet.
Constitution saving throw of 14.
Okay. Of 14, you said?
Mm-hmm.
17, a 16, and 2 1s.
All right, so the 2 1s take 10 thunder damage, 2 spiritual force damage, so 12 damage altogether.
All right, they're dead. They're
Okay, there we go.
They fucking fall.
There we go.
Dead. You know what you are? You're dead.
Yeah,
You're dead.
there you go.
All right, cool. The 4 guys, well, now 2 guys up top. I'm sorry. Yeah, 2 guys up top are going to take a shot at you guys. They both miss. All right, cool. What do you guys want to do?
When cannon goes 30 feet, which brings us into 150-foot range.
Yep.
Mona is going to look at the largest group, and he's going to look at them, and then there's going to be a fire in his eyes, and he's just going to say, "Burn." They need to make a 16 dex.
Two of them succeed. There were 3 of them. 2 of them succeed.
So the 2 that succeed take 13, and the other one takes 26.
Okay, the one that takes 26 is burnt to a crisp. You guys look, and you see this 2-foot Kanku touch the ground, and his wings just go into the air like he's like a fucking...
Oh no, he's just touching his freaking cannon. He just puts it over Cannon's shoulder. He's like,
Oh,
And the other 2 are looking real bad. So you got 2 up top and 2 on the bottom.
yeah, that's the end of his turn, though.
All right, cool. Laura?
How far are we now? You are like muted or something.
120 feet.
Of course we
Beautiful.
are. I don't have anything I can hit within that range other than my bow or
I
my
do.
crossbow.
what, 2?
Natural 1.
All right. Your crossbow jams. You'll have to take a turn to unjam it.
We'll be within range next turn, so I'm fine.
That'll be...
I am going to attempt to attack with a boomerang.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
disadvantage though, because 120 is like the max range.
Okay.
We're a bunch of bards trying to use physical weapons.
That's a 10. I don't think that's gonna do shit.
Orpheus?
All right, 120 you said?
Yes, ma'am.
I am going to cast Crown of Madness at one of the people like running out towards us.
Okay.
So they need to make a Wisdom DC of 14.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Man. All right. Never mind. Never mind.
Is it too bad? Okay,
Yep.
cool. So now you have 2 guys on the ground and 2 guys up top taking shots at you. So that's 4 of those. That's a nat 1, a nat 1, a fucking 2, and an 8. They all miss. All right, you guys are up again.
So, considering the fact that we're now a hell of a lot closer,
Yep.
He's going to look to one of the 2 that are on the tower still. And he's just going to snap his feathers to create a spark. He's going to firebolt.
Okay.
Which is an 11, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't do anything.
That does not, no.
He's just going to look at him like, "You're lucky."
Lauren?
We're within 60 feet now, right?
Yeah.
All right. Give me a second here to make sure I have my stuff. Go ahead and make me a wisdom save of 16 for one of them,
One of them.
I think.
Nat 1. Why am I rolling so many nat 1s?
Ooh. Okay, so that'll be 2d8. I am tolling the dead.
Oh, he's dead. He's gonna die.
Oh, yeah, that's 2d12, and I did 18 damage.
Yeah, he's dead. You can see part of his skull and the back of his head just breaks, and then it just dies.
Oh god.
All right, Kata.
Still at 120 feet?
Nope, you're at 60 feet now.
Is anybody low?
Even better.
On H, like any in your team?
Yeah.
No.
I'm just down
I'm
7.
I
going.
took I took 7. You took 7. No one else taking anything yet.
That's
I
it.
took 7.
We've
You're within
only
60 feet.
3 of us have taken 7.
I will healing word the Kenku. And
I
that heals you
need
for 7.
a
Exactly.
Sweet.
wisdom save. DC 15.
I rolled a 14.
Dissonant whispers. You're gonna take 3d6 damage, and the target must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far away as its speed allows from you.
Okay.
He's running away. Let me roll that damage.
Yeah, give me some damage. You might kill him.
13.
Yes, it kills him. So he
I just
falls.
stare at him, and he hears like these creepy fucking whispers as I glare, and it just kills him.
There's one guard on the ground and two guards up top now. You only have 3 guards left. And then we have Orpheus.
So how far would the guards up top be from us?
If you're 60 feet away from them, so probably about 80 feet.
Okay. Right.
Are they next to each other?
They are about 100 feet away from each other.
They're 100 feet away from each other?
Yeah.
Um, as Orpheus is running, she casts fear on herself to make her look like a shadow thing.
Mm-hmm.
They have to, the one up front needs to make a wisdom DC 14 to not be terrified and run away.
He rolled a natural 18.
Oh, damn.
He looks at you and he says,
Just not scary enough.
he's like,
Nope.
I know you're a shadow. That's why I'm out here to try and kill you.
Sorry, little Richard man.
Little dick
He was
man?
afraid of the shadows.
Oh my god.
Little dick man?
Little Dickman.
I'm gonna name my next NPC Little Dick Man.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to give the Kenku bardic inspiration for anything he needs.
Sweet.
Okay.
Oh, that's
cool.
right. I have that. I have bardic inspirations. What are those? I mean, I feel like he wouldn't inspire anyone anyway. So
Lauren and Mona, you guys get hit by arrows. That'll be 6 damage each.
can I just say no?
All right, that's their turn, and then Mona, you're back up. If you decide you want to move another 60 feet again, you can, and then you'll be right on top of the one of the guard on the ground, and then you'll be about 30 feet away from each guard on the tower.
No, Mona doesn't actually need to go any further.
Okay, cool.
Because he's going to look to the 2 above, and he's just going to kind of like swipe with feathered arm like this. And as he does that, an ice knife is going to come out.
Okay.
Which is for 15.
15 to hit.
Yep.
That hits.
Okay. I need a DC 16 dex save.
They both
From both.
fail.
They both fail?
fail. Yes, sir.
So on the target, we'll take 3 damage. And both of them are going to take 2 cold damage because apparently I both rolled ones.
Oh wow. Okay. Cool. They're hurt. They're looking hurt, but they're still alive. Okay, Lauren, what are you doing?
Uh-huh. We're going to toll the dead whoever is damaged on the enemy side.
All of them are damaged.
Okay, well, it's only hits one of them, so...
One on the ground. Gotcha.
So wisdom save 16?
Okay. Fails.
20 damage.
Dead.
Alright,
Dead as
and then
fuck.
I'll bonus action healing word myself. Because fucking ouchies. I heal for 6.
Okay, cool. Kato?
Make sure my mic is on. They're still like 80 feet away.
Nope. You are now about 30 feet away from the people on the tower. All the guards on the ground are now dead.
How
There are
many
2.
people are in the tower?
2.
And they're next to each other?
They're pretty close to each other now, yeah.
They're in melee range of each other.
Yes.
I need one of them to make me a wisdom save.
Yes, boss. Nat 1.
It's Crown of Madness. He's my bitch now.
He looks at you and he says, yes, mommy.
Good boy. And hold on,
Do they
I
have to
forgot
fight
mark
each
up
other?
the-
Do they have to fight each other?
The charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose, which I'm choosing his buddy.
In a second, I'm rolling out my combat. I'll explain to you what happens.
The shield guardian is now jealous of the man that got to call you mommy.
And all it's gonna see is a small little Kenku running his, just tapping him on the shoulder. It's all right, buddy.
Two,
She didn't mean it.
two guards start to go at it. One guard slices, another guard slices, and they both miss. One slices and misses, the one that you're controlling. The other one slices and hits. The other one slices this time, and this time with like real gusto, and then hits so hard that it decapitates the enemy guy. And then
Gotta make Mama proud.
and then he looks at you and he says, "We make Mama proud." And then
Yes.
An arrow gets shot through his chest.
Oh, you just wanted.
He's dead.
But Mama said.
And then
Mama said,
knock you out, not me.
and
Drop
then
my ring.
the Minotaur warden comes out, and as he stands up in front of you guys, he looks and he says, "Well, you're attacking me.
well, if it isn't bottom bitch.
Good luck." And then shadowy armor appears around his body, and an axe of shadows appears in his hands. And that's where we'll end today's session.
That's where you end a one shot?
I'm joking.
That would be screwed.
Rude.
All right, everybody roll initiative.
Oh my god.
One day I'm going to have everyone roll initiative
19.
and then just end session.
I will
Six.
riot.
I will riot. If
I
I
will
riot,
roll
there's
this
problems. That's a 14.
14,
19.
19.
Six.
Lauren?
And I believe that actually I don't know, let me check. I don't know if Cannon shares my initiative
I
or if
think
he
Candy
rolls
goes
his
right
own.
after you.
Does he
Lauren?
count as a monster?
It doesn't say. Ford, would you
Does
say
my
he acts
character-
on my initiative or would he act on his own initiative?
Who would act on your initiative?
Okay.
Does the warden count as a monster?
Yes.
Yes.
Bitch.
Perfect.
You're gonna dominate him.
All right. Lauren, what's your initiative?
She said 6.
22.
Oh.
22.
Fuck.
Okay. You're up first.
Oh, clearly. Clearly he said, you had somebody call you mama. I want somebody to call my bitch.
I want somebody to call me daddy. Come on.
Jealous, are we?
He's gonna cast Charm Monster on the warden.
What's the save?
And
Wis-
you're going to
wisdom of
ruin
17.
Ford's entire plan.
He succeeds.
Mm. Does he really?
Yeah, I rolled a natural 17.
Well, he's a bitch.
Well, we
He
already
is.
know
He's
this.
just not your bitch.
Why? That was my 4th level spell slot too. That's rude. Wait.
Mona, would you roll initiative again? I forget.
Bonus action.
I got a 14.
Cool.
Bonus action. Unsettling words. It takes a D8 from its save.
All right. Do I have to roll a d8?
Yes.
Where's I hope I roll a 1 so I still save. 5. You got it.
He is charmed.
Okay. What does that mean?
And here, let me read it for you. Charm monster. You attempt to charm a creature you can see within range. It must make a wisdom saving throw. When it does so with advantage, if you or your companions are fighting it, so you have advantage, I guess.
He has advantage?
Apparently, I didn't
Okay,
read that.
cool. I'm going to roll one more time then. Take the higher roll.
It's gonna be lower. Don't
You're
worry.
right. It's in that one. Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh my god.
If it fails a saving throw, it is charmed by you until the spell ends, or until you or your companions do anything harmful to it. So that's an hour. The charmed creature is friendly to you. When the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you. So for an hour, it is friendly to us.
Hey. All right.
So definitely a bottom.
Yep.
And I just look at him as like, who's a good boy?
Ford does not want to be here anymore.
He's like,
He says,
I really should have ended the session there.
Yeah.
he says, I am.
Oh my god.
Are you jealous the other one called me mummy?
Why
Make
would I
him
be-
call you daddy.
Why would
No, I
I be
was
jealous
just-
of that? I'm
I
not
was
jealous
just-
of anything like that.
I was just proving that he was a bottom bitch, in fact.
So what are you guys doing?
And I sit him down and I ask him about everything and
Oh, he
like,
confesses everything then to you. Then he's like, "We've been trying to take over this town, and I made a pact with this shadow creature. He's been around for a long time, and he just wanted me to take all these people and kill them. So I decided I was going to kill them so that he could eat their souls and he could become even stronger and potentially take over one of the gods' domains.
Orpheus is like, but literally, you've killed everybody in town.
They haven't been killed yet. We needed everyone first. They're still inside.
well,
Where
if-
exactly is the creature?
The creature's inside of me.
If you could be so nice and break that contract, I'd very much appreciate that.
I would die if I break that contract.
I can revive you.
I can help you
don't
with the ending
believe
process
it.
I
if you
can't.
like.
That's a deception, but
Okay, give me a deception roll.
It would technically
it's-
have
it's
an
a 20.
advantage because you're
Is it 20?
it's charmed.
it's a 20 no matter what, but 24 because I rolled higher.
Roll an advantage.
That was with advantage. 24.
Okay, cool. I roll and see, insight and see if we can tell. Only thing I can get is a nat 20. If I don't get a 20. It was a 9. He says, "Yes, sir," and he takes his axe
Dies for daddy.
and he cleaves it into his chest and pulls out a parchment piece of paper that for some reason still seems dry and rips it in half, and he falls dead.
Okay, to kind
Well,
of
that-
just
That was
pokes with a
fairly
boot.
easy.
It was.
The
Hold
shadow
on,
creature
let's
comes
just be
out
sure.
from the contract, and he says, "Someone owes me a debt."
Well, that's none of us here.
No.
We haven't made a contract.
Can I interest you in being insulted to death? I'm fairly versed at this. That,
good at burning
or
things
and
just
she
now.
kind of gestures over at Cannon, like, I can also interest you in being pummeled to death.
So we can offer you masochism or degradation. Choose your preference.
Give me an intimidation roll with
I
intimidation.
prefer to do both.
With advantage.
Take
I
a bardic
have-
inspiration on that.
Yep, same here.
Wait, what?
Can't take double inspiration.
Damn it.
But somebody give me an intimidation roll
I have a plus
With-
5.
I have a
with-
+5.
Give me a
with
sec.
I think we all have
Yeah.
the same shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
Uh,
advantage, just because there is a sea of dead bodies.
Yep.
And you said I got an inspiration die from someone?
Yeah, from one of them.
Yes.
What
D8
is-
from me, or probably D8 from Kelly.
You can go ahead and give it to her since you said it first.
D8. You get to
17.
keep it if he doesn't succeed.
All right, cool. That succeeds. He didn't roll higher than the 17. So he's like, "We will meet again."
How about and
That sounds kinky.
Will it-
Mona's
Will
gonna
it
look
be
to
as
everybody.
boring
Like,
as this
how
time?
about we just end him now so that we don't see him again?
Oh, he's gone.
Or not? Mm.
Oh, don't worry. He's just kinky.
Honestly,
You
it's
think the
funny.
villagers
Oh.
will pay
Even
us?
though this was a very chaotic,
God.
that's definitely where we're ending. But even
Oh,
though this
God,
was
a
a chaotic
tease.
session, this is probably like the best beginning to like an actual game.
Yes, it
Yes.
is.
It seems like an epic
Yes.
start of campaign thing. Just a bunch of kinky fucking nerds, and they go up and they
And then, like, now
literally
you
just
have-
like
and now you have a BBEG, some shadow demon that wants to
Yep.
take over the world.
And he didn't like being a bottom.
I'm sorry for
I am
Listen,
not.
I'm
I have
not.
had a terrible
Very
last
lightly.
couple of days,
Hey,
and
no,
this made my
it
life better.
sounds like we all needed this one. So.
Yeah.
I am not
I
sorry
regret
for any of
nothing.
that.
I regret nothing and everything at the same time. It's very confusing.
Well, thanks for showing up for our little bit of fuck around and find out.
I think the only part I didn't like about that whole session was the incel.
Yes, I was like,
just
am
like,
I gonna have to do a Constitution saving throw to not throw up on this dude? This is disgusting.
So
Big, strong
for the people
male.
who are still watching, I'm sure even our twisted people don't realize this. I sent this later in the chat, but earlier in the chat. But next Sunday is Twisted Perception's 1 year anniversary.
Woohoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
We have been streaming for a year straight, which is a
No,
big,
a year gay.
whoa, okay, which is
A year pan. Come on.
a year pan, which is honestly a big accomplishment. We went from doing this for funsies to this is kind of turned into a whole organization where we're working on more things. And as you guys know, we have podcasts and stuff like that going to be coming out this summer, and I'm excited for that. But I'm trying to figure out what I think we should do if we just take a week off or a couple of weeks off for a year anniversary, because we've been working hard, or if we do like an Ask Me Anything. We're not sure yet.
Heck yeah.
I
Make
think
Brand
Ask Me-
cash in and
Yeah,
Brandon.
I might have to make Brandon do an Ask Me Anything.
Yeah,
I'll be on
he'll be-
vacation anyway,
yeah,
so
he'll be the one with no pants on.
That would be normal. That would be normal.
He said he was only going to share that with me.
You know, it'd be fun if we did an in-character Ask Me Anything,
oh, that would be
where
really
you
fun.
get to ask the party
actually
questions.
Actually,
in character.
facts. All right, Shaq is going to do a social media blast. We're going to do an in-character Ask Me Anything.
Oh shit! There you go.
Shaq,
Well,
you don't have
then.
to do a social media
Better
blast.
start
We can have someone else
messaging
do it.
Brandon.
Well then, this will be interesting.
Well, I am a furball.
Yeah, it's
I
gonna
am
be.
Raminor,
um,
and I like warm milk.
I think I like this idea. We'll do an in character Ask Me Anything, but it'll be like the people in character are like actors. So it'll be like you have to create a completely different persona for your character.
So,
But it's like they're acting in a TV show. So like, as
Wait,
you're
we're not. Are we
Yes.
not gonna?
No,
Like,
you're
I
gonna-
would
Oh
be.
my god.
Is there? Oh God! Now I
you're
want to
gonna-
cosplay for
you're gonna-
this.
So you're
So-
gonna
so
be
that
in-
means-
so you're gonna be in character acting as a person who acts as your Soroshi.
What the fuck?
Yeah, yes, yes, it's perfect. It's
I
like,
am
how do you get so angry?
Azurus. Yes. I'm angry.
Oh my god.
I'm just happy all the time.
It's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm actually from Colorado. Like,
I'm from this little place on the border of Canada and Wisconsin.
Oh my god. Happy all the time.
Oh
Hell.
my god. This
all right,
is
thanks guys for showing up.
it's definitely gonna be
good.
fun.
Be on the lookout for an Ask Me Anything literally next week. So if you're here, make sure to send questions to either the PHG chat or the Twisted chat, and I'll be canvassing for that this week, and I'm sure other people will be too. But yeah, it'll be great. I'm excited for that, and we'll see you guys at our 1-year celebration.
Yep, we'll see you guys next week.
Thanks for
Stay
having
twisted.
me.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.